Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's Sunrise Vinyasa. Your hostess with the mostest, Ivy. So, coming to your mat and finding a very comfortable position to start today's practice with a short meditation. Take a few moments here, allowing the body to rest, allowing the mind to calm. Taking a few deeper breaths, noticing the expansiveness of every inhalation. Slowly beginning to take your full awareness to every point of contact to the earth. The feet, the ankles, thighs, glutes, everything that rests upon the earth. Noticing how heavy the body is sinking into your mat, rooting down. Relaxing every single muscle from the base of the feet all the way to the waist. Releasing the thighs, calves, ankles. Softening the inner and outer hips, softening the glutes. Allowing the sit bones to sink into the earth. Slowly bringing your awareness up the entire length of the spine, from the base all the way through the neck to the base of the skull. Reaching tall through the crown of the head. Beginning to slide your shoulders back, aligning them with the heart. Pulling the navel slightly back towards the spine, finding integrity throughout the body. Begin to bring your awareness back to the breath. Notice where the breath goes into the body. Notice where the largest points of expansion are. Begin to slow the breath down even more. Setting your intention for today's practice with the next couple of breaths. Then begin to flip the palms up towards the sky. Holding the intention at the center of the heart. Let us inhale the light through the base of the palms, moving the arms all the way overhead, right over the crown. And as you exhale, exhaling all of that breath, all of that light into the center of the heart, energizing your intention for today's practice. Inhaling through the heart. Exhaling your intention from the heart's center throughout every single cell of your entire being for 2 more breaths. Each exhalation is spreading your intention from the heart center like a wildfire to every single cell in the body, down to the base of the toes, the fingertips, all the way up through the crown of the head. Last breath. Let us inhale to Om to start today's practice. Inhaling now. Rubbing your hands vigorously together, creating heat through friction. Once you find your hands get toasty and warm, cupping the hands over the eyes, inhaling the warmth of the touch. And as you exhale, releasing the hands away from the face, a gentle transition from darkness to light. From here, we're going to inhale, arms come all the way up. Upon the exhalation, we're going to take the right hand down to the ground and fold over towards the right side. Expanding the left side of the body, descending a heavy left sit bone into the earth as you continuously reach over towards the right side through the left fingertips. Take 1 more breath here, taking your gaze towards the inner left arm. And at the base of your exhalation, inhale, come all the way back to center. And then exhale, folding over towards the left side. Sink the right sit bone heavily into the earth as you continuously reach fiercely towards the left side, opening up the right side of the body. Notice the sensations from the base of the hip, through the ribs, the armpit, and the entire length of the arm. At the base of that exhalation, we're going to inhale back to center. We're going to start to shift from side to side with the rhythm of your breath. Exhale to fold. Inhale back to center. Exhale to fold. Let's go 1 more time on either side of the body. Synchronize your breath with your movements, creating harmony within. Inhale to come back to center. And as you exhale here, you're going to pull the navel back towards the spine and you're going to twist over towards the right side. Your left hand is going to come over to your right knee. Your right hand's going to come behind you. Inhale to open and lift the heart, reach to the crown of the head. Upon your exhalation, scooping the belly in as you take a deeper twist towards the right side. Take your gaze past the right shoulder, keeping a nice long spine. Beginning to nourish the entire length of the spine with the breath, sending your exhalations down each vertebra, all the way down to the tailbone. 1 last breath. Inhale to come back to center, reaching the fingertips up to the sky. And exhale to twist over towards the left. Right hand on the left knee, left hand out behind us. Inhale, open up the heart, reach to the crown of the head. Exhale to take your twist past the left shoulder. Scoop the belly in to create a little bit of a deeper twist here. Last breath. Inhale, center. And then exhale to release the hands back down to the knees. We're going to start making large rotations to release the lower spine before coming into our sun salutations. Inhale, reaching the crown up to the sky. Upon your exhalation, you're going to pivot from the hips into your forward fold. Upon your inhalation, begin to sweep the body up towards the right-hand side in a big circular motion. Upon your exhalation, descending the body over through the left. Making these big circular motions with the crown of the head. Can you begin to close your eyes and stay with the rhythm of your breath, inhaling to rise, exhaling to descend. And begin to make dynamic movements here to release as many joints and create as much fluidity within the body as possible. Moving the entire length of the spine from the base of the skull all the way to the tailbone. Creating mobility throughout the shoulders, the elbows and the wrists. Take one more rotation, and then we're going to switch directions. Switching directions now. It doesn't really matter what you look like because no one else is watching, right? So get a little bit dynamic and find a little bit of freedom and a sense of playfulness when you're making these rotations. For 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's take the pads of the feet together into butterfly pose, guiding the heels of the feet close towards the sit bones. And the knees are going to be nice and wide here. We're going to inhale softly, reach up to the sky. Upon your exhalation, we're going to come into a forward fold. Flip the palms down into the ground. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Reach to the crown of the head. Exhale to scoop the navel in and take a slightly deeper fold. Last breath. Slowly walk the hands back towards the legs. We're going to take the legs in together, and then we're going to flip over towards hands and knees for tabletop position. Knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders, toes are tucked under. Over here, we're going to start going through a couple of cat-cows. Inhale to cat, exhale to cow. When you're inhaling to cat, I want you to think about tucking your tailbone in, lifting the navel towards the spine, and reaching the spine all the way up towards the sky. Even the space between the shoulder blades lift. On your exhalation, allow your bottom jaw to relax. You may open your mouth to release the exhalation within a deep sigh. Untucking your tailbone, allowing the belly and the spine to drape towards the earth as the heart opens and the gaze lifts. Let's do 3 more breaths. Inhale, cat. Exhale to cow. Two more. Last breath. Excellent. Keeping your toes tucked under, you're going to descend the sit bones back towards the heels. You're going to notice you have a little bit of traction here with your hands on your mat. So release the weight of the head and start to press the hands into the mat and push the mat away from you to release the lower spine. And then from here, we're going to inhale, pull the navel towards the spine, and then we're going to fluff up the space between the shoulder blades to come back up in through table. And then you're going to shift forward past your wrists, open up your heart, exhale, come all the way back. Inhale, navel to spine, heart to the sky, back of the heart to the sky rather. Shifting past your wrist, opening up your heart, lifting your gaze. Exhale, shift back. Do 2 more breaths. Inhale forward. And exhaling back. Last breath. Inhale, table. Exhale, downward facing dog, taking your heels back all the way to the earth. From here, we're going to take the pinkies towards the edges of the mat. We're going to start to pedal out the knees. For 3, 2, and 1. Release the heels back to the earth. Take 1 full breath here, pressing in through all 4 limbs equally. Inhale to bend the knees, pull the navel towards the spine. Take your gaze up towards the front of your mat. Exhale to step, hop, or walk towards the front of your mat. Inhale to flat back. Lift and lengthen the spine through reaching through the soft spot right at the center of the head. Begin to take the shoulders away from the ears, lengthening the neck. Upon your exhalation, forward fold. Bend your knees so much so that your belly and your chest rest upon the thighs. We're going to come into a gentle twist here before starting our sun salutations. Let's take the left hand over the right ankle. You're going to straighten out that right leg. The left one stays bent. You're going to inhale, take the right hand up to the sky, open up your heart and your chest. As you exhale, switch. Taking the right hand over the left ankle, straightening out the left leg, keeping the right knee bent, and inhale to open up that left hand all the way up towards the sky. Let's go for 3 more rounds on either side. Exhale, switch. Synchronize your breath with the movement. Inhale to reach. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, switch. Last round on both sides. Inhale, reach. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, switch. Let's take the hands back down towards the feet. On your inhalation, slide the hands just past the knees, taking your sit bones back into space, back into your chair. So all of a sudden here, our spines are in cow position and the tailbone is sticking out. So we're going to do 3 rounds of cat-cow again. We're going to inhale, tuck the tailbone under, pull the energy from the earth into the body. And then exhale to take the tailbone back, release the belly and the spine into cow. Big deep breaths. Inhale, cat. Exhale to cow. One more breath. Inhale, Hastasana, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop or step back, plank. At the base of your exhalation, hug the belly in through the spine, hug the arms in through the trunk, and slowly begin to descend all the way down to the earth. Untuck the toes, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 of the longest breaths that you can take. At the base of your exhalation, bending your knees. Inhale, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart's center, Samastitihi. Let's go for 3 more rounds. Inhale, Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering down on empty lungs, hugging the arms and the navel in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking 3 of the longest breaths here. Remember to play in your downward facing dog. You can always walk the feet a little bit further away from each other. Notice how that feels in the body. You can walk them closer together. You can walk them further away from the hands. You can walk them closer towards the hands. You can also shift your hand position as well, and just noticing what feels good in the body. Everyone's downward facing dog looks a little bit different. All right, at the base of the next exhalation, inhale to bend your knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart's center, Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering down, nice and slow. Untuck the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Three breaths. Last breath. The base of the exhalation, inhale to bend the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front of your mat. Exhale, hop or step towards the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart's center, Samastitihi. Last round of sun salutation A. Inhale, Hastasana, reach up to the sky. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering down on empty lungs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, the longest, deepest breaths that you can take. Release the weight of the head. You can shake your head about side to side, front to back. Release the neck. Last breath. Inhale to bend your knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front of your mat. Exhale to hop or step towards the front. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart's center, Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. On the exhalation, you're going to step the left foot all the way back. Release the left knee down to the earth. Untuck the toes. From here, you're going to make sure that your right knee is tracking over your ankle. You're going to take your fingertips down towards the earth. If you'd like to, for future reference, you can either use books or you can stack books in place of blocks, or you can use blocks if you need them. From here, you're going to inhale, shift the shoulders back, lift the heart up toward the sky, reach through the crown. And I want you to think about allowing your sit bones to fall very heavily towards the earth, noticing the sensations throughout the left front hip. So this is the psoas. The psoas is a deep muscle that wraps around the hip all the way to the lumbar spine. So we're opening that whole line up from the front all the way to the back. Take one more breath here. Then on your next inhalation, you're going to draw the inner thighs together. Lift the navel towards the spine. Inhale to lift the fingertips up to the sky. On your exhalation, you're going to take your hands towards heart center in prayer position. You're going to press the outer left arm into the outer right leg. Tuck the left toes under. Send the left heel back into your twisted high lunge. Keep continuously pressing through the base of the palms and the legs of the fingers. You're going to keep shifting that right shoulder back, keeping the heart open for 3, 2, and 1. As you inhale, you're going to unwind, taking your fingertips back up towards the sky. On your exhalation, guide your hands back down to the earth. You're going to start to straighten out that right leg. Press back through the left heel. Inhale to lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale to forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, bending the right knee. Planting the hands. Exhale, step back plank, Vinyasa, or child's pose. Three breaths here. The long, deep breaths. Last breath. At the base of the exhalation, bend the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Inhale to hop or step towards the front of the mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise. Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart's center, Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana, paint the sun on the way up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step the right foot all the way back. Perfect. Release the right knee, untuck the toes. And taking your fingertips down to the ground, you're going to inhale, lift the heart, slide the shoulders back, reach to the crown of the head, and allow your sit bones to become very heavy here. Opening up that right hip and releasing the lower spine. So if your fingertips also don't reach the ground, you can also interlace the fingers. You can take the palms of the hands down to your left thigh. Last breath. Inhale to draw the thighs in together, navel to spine, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands come through heart's center. In Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Press the outer right arm into the outer left leg. Tuck the right toes under. Send the right heel all the way back into space. Twisted high lunge. Keep your left shoulder, shifting back, keeping your chest and your heart open. Continuously pressing back through that right heel for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to unwind, reaching up to the sky. Exhale to forward fold. Hands come back down to the earth, releasing that left leg. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen. Square the hips, navel to spine. Exhale to forward fold. Last breath. Perfect. The base of the exhalation, inhale to sweep the left knee forward. Exhale, step back plank. You can either float through Vinyasa or hang out in child's pose. Two more breaths. Perfect. The base of the exhalation, bend the knees. Pull the navel towards the spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart's center, Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step the left foot all the way back. From here, you're going to draw the inner thighs together. Pull the navel towards the spine. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. As you exhale, you're going to twist towards the right-hand side. You're going to take your right arm. You're going to sweep it back. On your inhalation, you're going to sweep the right arm across the earth, all the way back up towards the sky. Big circles here you're drawing with your arm. As you twist, exhale, twisting towards the right, taking the arms into T position. Inhale to take the fingertips across the earth, up, back up towards the sky. 4, 5, follow the rhythm of your breath. 4, 3, 2, last breath. Inhale, arms up. Perfect. On your exhale, you're going to pivot the back foot. So the left foot's going to pivot so that the edge of the foot is in line with the short edge of the mat. And then you're going to take your arms back down into warrior 2. Flip the right hand up towards the sky. Take the left arm around the back body. See where my hand is? Right over towards the other hip. You're going to graze the fingertips across the ceiling through the right hand for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, warrior 2. You're going to straighten out that right leg. Exhale, slide the right hand past the toes, pivot from the hips, Trikonasana, reach to the crown of the head, and take your gaze towards the left thumb. The shoulders are fully stacked here, one straight line from the edges of the right fingertips to the edges of the left fingertips. Keep the feet pressing out, away from each other for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale through center, reaching all the way back up. Exhale, windmill the arms down, bending the right knee, pivoting the back, step the right foot back, plank, moving through Vinyasa or downward facing dog or child's pose. So from here, we're going to go over towards the left side right away before coming back up towards the front of the mat. One more breath. Inhale, step the left foot forward. And then from here, as you exhale, you're going to plant the feet nice and firmly, press back through the right heel, nice strong bend to that left knee. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale to sweep the left arm back, coming into your twist. Inhale, sweeping the left arm across the earth, all the way back up to center. Exhale to twist. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, pivot the back foot in line with the short edge of the mat. Descend the arms parallel to the earth. Flip the left palm up. Sweep the right arm back. Trace the left fingertips across the ceiling for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back, warrior 2. Straighten out that left leg. Trace the fingertips past the toes. Pivot from the hips. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Take your gaze up towards the right thumb. Press the feet away from each other. Reach to the crown of the head. For 3, 2, and 1. Pulling the navel towards the spine. Inhale, rise. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Step back plank, vinyasa or child's pose. Two more breaths. Inhale to step the right foot forward. Exhale, pivot the back foot in line with the short edge of the mat. Inhale, windmill the arms up. Perfect. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. So from here, with the rhythm of our breath, flip the palms up. Inhale, rise. Exhale to sink. Let's go for 4 more. In and out. Up and down. Synchronize the breath with your movement. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift to the crown. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Step back plank, vinyasa or child's pose. Three breaths. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, pivot the back. Inhale, windmill the arms up, warrior 2. Flip the palms, sink into your legs. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Exhale to sink. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, windmill the arms all the way back down to the earth. Step back plank, vinyasa or child's pose. In downward facing dog, you step your feet hip width distance apart. And from here you have an option. For the next couple of breaths, you can either hang out in child's pose, or you can start to take yourself into a little bit of a twist here. Make sure that the left hand is nice and heavily into the earth. You can even shift it a little bit closer towards in line with the shoulders. So both hands, make sure that they are shoulder width distance apart. And then as you exhale, you're going to take your right hand to the outskirts of the left ankle. 3, 2, and 1. Taking the right hand back, exhaling the left hand over the right ankle. For 3, 2, and 1. Release the hand back. And from here, just to finish us off, we're going to shift in and out of plank, just to get those shoulders nice and loose and worked up and warm. We're going to inhale, navel to spine, shift the body forward into plank. Let's go for 5 rounds. Exhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale forward. Exhale back. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. 2. Last one. Inhale, plank. Exhale, descend the knees, untuck the toes, and then slowly release the front of the body down to the ground. Shift the arms behind you, interlace the fingers. Take the feet together, press the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale to press the hands back, lift the heart. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release the chest, back down to the ground. Take the hands underneath the shoulders, slide the sit bones back towards your heels, child's pose. Couple of breaths here. Noticing the expansiveness of your breath through your ribs and your belly. You may choose to widen your legs here a little bit and allow a deeper breath to flow through the body. Last breath. Keeping your sit bones at your heels, you're going to inhale, arms up. Flip the palms, exhale, arms wide. Flip the palms up, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, table. You're going to cross the legs, and you're going to take the sit bones back. And you're going to take the legs forward. You're going to scoot yourself back towards the middle of your mat. And then from here, you're going to relax the spine all the way back down. Okay. So from here, we're going to release the spine and the hips. Let's start by taking the arms out into T position, guiding the feet as wide as the mat, and beginning to swish the knees from side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Walk the feet back to hip width distance apart, guiding the right ankle over the left thigh. And then you're going to descend the base of the right foot over towards the left of you. Internally rotate the leg so that the right knee drapes towards the earth. The left hand comes over the outer edge of the right knee as you take your gaze past the right shoulder. Last breath. Releasing the left hand back to the earth. Inhale, legs to center. Exhale to thread the needle. Taking your right arm between the space of the legs, interlacing your fingers over your left shin or behind the left thigh. Each exhalation, guiding the legs closer toward the chest, releasing your exhalations and your breath towards the right hip, glute, and thigh. Last breath. Slowly begin to release the arms back to the earth. Unwind the legs and taking the left ankle over the right thigh, descending the base of the left foot towards the right of you, internally rotating the leg, allowing the left knee to drape towards the earth, guiding the right hand on the out crest of the left knee, taking your gaze past the left shoulder. One more breath. Releasing the right hand back to the earth. Inhale, legs back to center. Exhale to thread the needle. Each exhalation, drawing the legs closer towards the chest, releasing the left thigh, glute, and hip. Last breath. Unwind the legs. Take both knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug here. Roll from side to side. And then when you come back to stillness, pull the navel towards the spine. Exhale, forehead to the knees. And as you take your next inhalation, relaxing your limbs back to the earth. Shavasana. Giving your hips a little bit of a wiggle. From here, we're going to open up the back of the shoulders, taking the palms in front of the face, fingertips up to the sky. You're going to inhale, reach up to the ceiling, lifting the shoulder blades off the earth. As you exhale, open up your wings nice and wide, releasing the back of the heart towards the earth, and begin to close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths and allow your whole body to melt towards your mat. In through the nostrils, exhaling through an open mouth. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Taking a big, deep breath, wiggling your toes and your fingertips, bringing all of your awareness back. Hugging the knees into the chest, extending the right arm all the way behind you, rolling over towards the right side of the body, planting the left hand on the earth in front of the heart. Taking a moment here to thank yourself for today's practice, to thank yourself for your efforts, to thank yourself for this act of self-care. Upon the next inhalation, pressing through the left palm to come back up into an upright seated position, to close today's practice with the sound of Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi, which means peace, peace, peace. Guiding the hands towards heart's center in Anjali Mudra, prayer position, guiding the length of the thumbs over the sternum, connecting to the touch of the heart's beat. Inhaling now. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May every single cell of your entire being be filled with love, light, abundance, bliss, freedom, and optimal health. May all beings be happy, be happy, be happy. Namaste. Happy Tuesday, Wednesday. The days are weird when it's in a time like this, isn't it? So for those of you who are just joining in now, Just letting you know that I do this every single day, Monday to Friday at 7 o'clock in the morning. And then I also teach a secondary class at 10:30. Now those classes revolve, they change every single day, from Pilates, Ashtanga, Yin I also have up in there, and Hatha level 1, as well as Hatha level 1-2 split. So of course, if you ever have any requests or suggestions, please feel free to make a comment on any of the videos on the YouTube channel, Embrace Your Highest Potential, to embrace your highest potential. Until we see each other again, may you have the most blessed of days. Please stay safe and make sure that you have your best interest in mind, finding happiness in so many things that you can do while you're indoors, from journaling, creating, writing, painting, singing, dancing like no one's watching, doing all of the things that make your heart joyful and full of life. May you be at peace and be filled with love.